Good morning. I have a quick morning yoga practice for you that will help energize your body. It's going to help mobilize your joints, your muscles. So it's going to help start to wake the body and your brain up with that mind body connection, some good breath work. And it's going to be quick. So it is going to be fluid. We're going to flow through it and it's going to be energizing. It's going to help get you a nice, gentle way to flow into your day. So let's go ahead and let's get started. All we need really is a mat or just a safe, soft place to maybe start on the ground. We will be on the hands and knees a little bit. We'll be coming up and then flowing back down into onto the floor to finish out today. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to start in our child's pose. So go ahead and get comfortable and join me in a child's pose to start off with our energizing yoga flow. So I'm going to take a nice wide child's pose here, toes together, hips back, just allowing those arms to come forward here. We might start to feel that little stretch down the spine as we settle in. Let the belly come low. We're going to tuck our chin in towards our chest, just bringing the forehead to the mat. I'm even going to let my hands and my shoulders open up nice and wide here. So opening up through the upper back. And we're going to take some deeper breaths here. Now we are going to feel a lot of the breath in our lungs, which are actually more located towards the back. So this is just actually an energizing breath more than breathing into our belly. We're going to focus on our lung breath here, our back breath. So elbows and shoulders are wide. Rib cage is open, back is open. We're going to take a deeper breath in through our nose. Feel your back open up and expand as the lungs expand. Open up your lips, exhale. Let's do 3 more rounds here. Breathe it in through the nose. Fill your lungs, expand your back, open up your lips, exhale. Allow yourself to soften through that exhale. Kind of feel the shoulders soften. Let's go 2 more. Breathe it in. One more, breathing into the lungs. Beautiful. Just coming into your natural state of breath here, maybe just that soft breath in and out through the nose. I'm going to start to lengthen my arms. Reach the arms forward here. Again, a little bit more through the back. Stretch, shoulders stretch. I'm going to lift my head just about an inch off the ground. Walk my arms and my body over towards my right leg. Tummy rests on your thigh. Reach that left arm up and over. Keep walking those fingers out. Deep stretch over the left rib cage. Breathe it in through the nose. Open the lips. Exhale. Walking the body now over towards your left leg. Let your chest rest on your left thigh. Reach that right arm up and over. Keep walking those fingers up and over as much as you can. Deep stretch along the right rib cage. Take that fuller, deeper breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Exhale. Allow yourself to walk back towards center. Now we're coming up into our tabletop. Separate your feet. Let your knees come under the hips a little bit. Let's take a little sway of the hips, just our rock side to side. Let the whole body move here. So the shoulders are even moving a little bit. Elbows bending. Let your whole body just move, kind of a natural little sway side to side. Gentle breaths. Take a few more. And we're going to begin to deepen the breath even more. We're going to find our way to our belly breath here as we settle into tabletop a little bit more. I like my fingers open up nice and wide. Again, get comfortable in your arms. Let your shoulders relax. We've got 3 sets of our cat-cow. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that deep breath in through the nose. Lift the head. Shoulders are pressing back. Tailbone high. So a little curve in the low spine. We're going to open the lips. Big exhale out. We round down, chin to chest. Lengthen your arms. Push the floor away. Tuck your pelvis under. Breathe it in through the nose. Lungs and belly stretch, filling with air. Exhale out through the mouth. Creating space as we lift the belly button towards the spine, pushing the floor away. One more, breathe it in. Cow pose. Breathe it out into cat. Good. Already starting to hopefully feel some nice opening in the back and the neck. We're going to curl our toes under. We're going to take our first downward dog here. So again, fingertips are wide. We're going to go ahead and lift. Let those hips go high. So I'm going to really push through those arms, lengthening the arms. I'm going to take a little time to pedal my feet out here. Kind of letting the knees bend, hips high, heels lower side to side. Kind of just taking that little tippy toe right here. Beautiful. We're going to tippy toe our feet up to meet our hands, top of the mat into our forward fold. Soft bend in the knees, shoulders and head relaxed. We're going to take that deeper breath into our half fold, just about hands to shins or knees. Big exhale out, forward fold all the way down. We're going to breathe it in once again through the nose. That nice big full deep breath. Open those arms, reach it high, that big stretch, maybe even a little back bend as we exhale. And then just breathing in as we come back to standing tall, arms at our side in our mountain pose here. Relax, take a moment. And then we're going to breathe it in, just a nice natural breath in through the nose, hands to heart center. I'm going to go ahead and take my left leg back, just a little crescent lunge right here. Chest up nice and tall, roll those shoulders back. We're starting to open up the hip. Get some breath, some oxygen flowing through that left leg as we send back. Right leg is really nice and strong. I'm firm in my whole foot. Toes, outside edge of the foot and heels. Now I'm going to ground down here to be able to float or take the step or hop, however you feel best to bring that left leg forward. Mountain pose, take a cycle of breath in and out. Gentle breath in. We're going to exhale as we bring our right leg back, crescent pose. Find that balance here. Chest up tall, shoulders pressing back, and we're opening through that right hip flexor here. Strength in our left leg. Heel, outside edge of the foot and toes in the ground. We're going to ground down a little bit here. And strength in that leg. Bring yourself back. Little pause here. Mountain pose, hands at our heart center. I'm going to take another deep breath in. We're going to let those arms drop down. Breathing in, reach it up. Exhale back into our forward fold. Soften the knees to bring your hands to the ground. We're stepping back into downward dog. We're going to stay in downward dog here. Arms nice and strong. Once again, pushing that floor away. Doesn't matter where your heels are at here. Allow your knees to take a little bend. We are going to rise up high onto our tippy toes. So high tippy toes, high heels, high hips. And then we're going to send those heels back as low as they'll go. See if we can get them to touch the ground here. Once again, come up high on the tip toes. Lift the heels. Press those heels down and back. Little calf raising movement right here. We're going to go just one more time. High on the tiptoes. Press those heels down as low as you can go. Beautiful. Adjust. We're going to stay in downward dog a little bit more. Adjust your hands as needed. Maybe those feet step a little bit wider. Again, just relax. Heels as low as they'll go. We're going to come into our three-legged dog. We're going to keep that strength on the right side. So I'm going to let my left leg lift first, that kick up. Couple ankle rotations each side. I'm going to bend my knee, stack those hips, a little opening here. Let's draw some circles. Maybe about 2 or 3 in each direction with that high left knee. Just that nice strong breath with it here, breathing in and out. I'm going to extend my leg back to three-legged dog. We're going to soften left leg down, maybe pedal those feet through here. We just have one last little bit in our down dog. This is our right leg now. We're building that strength in the left leg. Right leg kicks up our three-legged dog. Ankle rotation, a couple in and out. Good. Wiggle those toes. We're going to bend and stack the knee. Right knee nice and high. Give it some circles here. Circle around, opening up your hip. Breathing in and out. About 2 or 3 of those circles in each direction here. We're making our way all the way back down to the mat here. We're going to extend our leg, bringing it back down into that downward dog. A little bit of that pedal. And strong hands here. Rise up a little bit higher on those tiptoes. It doesn't have to be forceful, but I'm going to let myself rest on my tiptoes so heels are off the ground. We're going to find our bear pose. So I'm going to start to bend the knees. We're going to start to square off a little bit. I want you to feel that flex through your belly, little squeeze through the glutes. We're going to bring that gaze up towards our thumbs here, hovering shins just parallel to our mat. We're breathing in and out, in and out. We'll take that next breath in. Exhale. We're going to lower knees to the ground. We're back into our tabletop. Little sigh of relief right here. All right, let's open up that upper body a little bit. So some thoracic rotations here. I'll start on my left side. So we're going to take that left arm, we're going to reach up, we're going to rotate up. So mid back, nice big stretch. And then we're going to scoop under here. And then we're going to reach. We're going to scoop. Give me 2 more reaches here. We are going to thread the needle after that 4th one. So reach it up. Here we go. We're threading our needle here. Come on down. Little bit of weight on that left shoulder. Left ear to the ground, right arm relaxes here, tail nice and high. Breathe it in and out. Breathe it in and out. We're going to go ahead, walking the right hand back in. Come on up, untuck. Just gently place that left arm down. Maybe go ahead, cycle a deep breath right here. I'm going to turn it around just so you can see my right side as we move through here. Comfortable tabletop. Right arm is going to extend. We're going to open the chest. Scoop it under that rotation. Right arm reaches and rotates. 2 more. We're going to take that thread the needle after that second one. Some nice movement through that upper back, opening the back here. Here we go. Thread the needle. Right arm reaches under. Right ear to your mat. Walk that left arm out. Just gauge what feels right here as far as body weight pressure on your arm. Breathe it in and out. In and out. Beautiful. We're going to start to untuck here. Just coming back into tabletop. Just transition right here. We're bringing ourselves around onto our bottom into our seated posture. Legs extend for our forward fold. So we're going to go ahead. I like to kind of start toes up here. Very soft, gentle bend in the knees. We might rock a little bit here, untucking our sit bones. Get comfortable. We're going to take those arms, breathe it up. Nice big stretch. We're going to exhale into that forward fold. Should feel pretty gentle and easy as we first come down. Just grab whatever you can. Let your head drop to your chest. Once we're down, we're going to see if we can press those legs a little longer, taking more of that bend out of the knee. Feet are moving towards that bottom edge of our mat. Try to keep a hold of whatever you can here. Shoulders relaxed, head looking down, chin to the chest. So now we're feeling that deep hamstring stretch, back side of the legs. Hopefully a nice little release of the low back. Breathing in and out. And we're going to slowly start to create a little more bend in the knee. Pull those feet back. Let yourself come on up here. We're taking it down to our back. Go ahead, ease on down here. Head, shoulders down. We're going to bring our knees into our chest. Little rock side to side. I don't know about you, but I am feeling awake with that breath. My lungs feel open here. Sigh of relief. Great way to start the day. We're going to bring our rock to stillness, letting our feet drop here. We're going to go ahead and lengthen out. We're going to bring our arms to our side. I'm running out of a little bit of room here. Here we go. We're going to bring those arms to the side. Let everything relax for 2 cycles of our deep breath. So very brief Savasana here. We're trying to bring us a little bit more energy. So we're not going to linger too long. So again, we're taking that breath in through the nose, letting the belly fill, out through the mouth. Feel your belly soften. And hands can be at our side, or if you like that touch of the belly rising, we might even just gently bring both hands to the belly. Let's take maybe just 2 more of those nice deep breaths together. Breathe it in through the nose. Feel your belly rise. Open your lips, exhale. And we'll go 1 more. Just settle into your breath here. Allow your eyes to be closed if they're not already. Eyes can definitely be closed here. I'm just going to gently walk my hands to kind of stack on top of my heart. So kind of left hand on the heart, right hand just resting on top of the left. Shoulders are soft. Eyes are still closed. I'm just going to rest more here for just another minute, thinking of a beautiful intention for today. Sometimes our intention, we think about intentions, maybe a little woo-woo, but actually it could get our mind in that right place. Leadership, success, abundance. Again, I know sometimes those thoughts kind of feel a little bit of that woo-woo, but really can rewire our brain for today. I encourage you to focus on that. Or maybe it's something, a habit that you want to focus on, one of the habits you're practicing, and it's something you want to really bring to light today. Think about that habit. Commit to it right now. Beautiful. I'm going to go ahead, open my eyes. If you have a couple extra moments and want to linger in your Savasana a little bit longer, feel free to. Otherwise, just very gently bring yourself up. We'll come on up off the mats and we'll get on with our day. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope this is leaving you feeling more and more ready for your day.